What's up, Mega Squad? Hey guys, today we're going to be building a Giant Vy Qwaint in Minecraft. Now, in our last video, we built a giant Chad Wild clay, and you guys said you wanted me to make a tutorial on how to make Vy Qwaint. Now, so far, Vy Qwaint hasn't actually played Minecraft in any of their videos, so I don't know exactly what her character would look like. But, based on the clothes that she wears in her videos, I've made this giant character. Now, if you guys are fans of the Spy Ninjas like Chad Wild Clay and Vy Qwaint, go ahead and smash that like button. And, if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? All you have to do is click the red button and you'll become part of the Mega Squad and keep up to date with all of our latest videos. So first off, the blocks that we're going to need are block of coal, light grey terracotta, white concrete, white terracotta, light grey wool, red wool, and black wool, and that is it. Okay, so let's start building. So just like last time, the first thing we need to do is her shoes. So for the sole of the shoes, we're going to be using light grey terracotta. So we just place down 8 blocks in a row. Next, we use a line of white concrete. Next, we add some light grey terracotta to add some features to her shoes. So we come in 1 block and place 2, and then the other side we do the same. So in 1 block, place 2. Then you can fill the rest in with the white. And do another line all the way across the top. So for the legs, we're going to be using this light grey wool, and we need to come up from the shoes 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the reason we're not doing it as high as Chad is because in real life, Vy is a lot shorter. Chad is really tall and Vy is really short. And if you guys are fans of the Spy Ninjas, you'll know that Chad always makes fun of Vy for being so short. Although personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with being short. Okay, and then we just fill in the whole thing. And there we have the legs. Next, we switch to the black wool, and we come up 2 blocks, all the way across. So for this part, we're going to use white terracotta for the hands, and red wool for the cuff of the sleeve. So on the first line of black, we come out to the side and place 4 blocks. And the same the other side. Just above, we do a row of red wool. So 4 each side to cover the whole hand. Next, we come up 7 blocks using black wool. And we do the same the other side. And that is the height of the shoulders. In a moment, we're going to work on the CWC logo on the front of the hoodie, but first we need to fill in these rows of blocks using this black wool. So we fill in 2 whole lines of black blocks. Okay, so next we're going to start with this letter C and then work our way across. So switch to the red wool, and right here we go up 4 blocks. And then we come across 3, 1, 2, 3, and then at the top we come across 3 again, and there is the first letter C. Then we miss 1 block and come across 1, so we leave a gap like that to start the W, and then we come up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then we come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 3 blocks in, we start the middle part of the W, but we only come up 3 blocks. And then the other end, we come up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So it should look something like that. Okay, next we miss a block again, and then we start here. Now as you notice from this picture, the CWC logo has the second C backwards. So we're doing the opposite to what we did this side. So we come across 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in 1, 2, 3. And then it should look something like that. Now we just need to fill all of this in with black wool. So I'll speed this part up. Okay, so it's starting to come together. So we've got the body and the legs. Now we need to start working on the head. So for the head, we're going to use the white terracotta again. So we need to come in 4 blocks from the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we place it on top of the 5th block. Now it's quite hard to tell how many blocks there are because it's all blending in. So the easiest way to do it is to look down, and it's in between the C and the W. You've got this one big line of black. So place the first block there, and then we come across 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you should have space of 4 blocks the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And then we come out another row of blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and then the other side 1, 2, 3. And the reason we're leaving this gap is because that is where her mouth is going to be. Now what you can also do is put 2 blocks of white terracotta underneath, and that'll be her neckline. Then we switch to the red wool and place 2 blocks there, and that is her mouth. The best colour I could find for her eyes is grey terracotta. Now I know that's weird because her eyes are brown, but the grey terracotta looks kind of brown, so we're going to use that. So either side of her mouth, if you put 2 blocks of grey terracotta stacked like that, and then 2 blocks of white concrete next to it. It should look like that. Next we fill in the blanks with the white terracotta. And then we do a row of white terracotta across the top. And there's her face. Now at the back you can also fill this in. Now if you want to make it fully 3D like the Chad character that I built, it needs to be 4 blocks deep. So using the black wool, if you start at the shoulder and come back another 3 blocks, and then come down to this line here and do the same, and then just connect them up. Okay, and then do the same the other side. So start at the shoulder, come back 3 blocks, and there, and then there, and then on the corner again, 1, 2, 3, and then just connect them all up. And as you can see, this forms the arms. Connect it right across the back. Okay, and then fill this part in. And then the top of the body should all be solid black wool. So now we need to make her head 3D. So at the moment it's 2 blocks deep. So we need to add another 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it should poke out from the back by 1 block. Do the same on the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then connect them all up. Okay, and there's her head. So just fill in all the sides. And then we have a nice squarish head. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is fill in the whole of the back of the body and the arms with this black wool. So I'm just going to speed this part right up. Okay, so now it's starting to take shape, but we need to do the end of the sleeves and the hands. So we do the same with the red wool, so we come back 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do it all the way, and then the same the other side. And then the white terracotta for the hands. Okay, now we use the light grey wool for the legs, so again, just fill it all in, so 3 blocks back. For the base of the shoes, again, we come back another 3 blocks with the light terracotta, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then connect all that up. Okay, and then we switch to the white, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, although at the front it has these light grey terracottas, I actually just fill in the whole back with white because it doesn't tend to have the same design on the back as the front. She should end up with something looking a bit like this. Now the hair is the trickiest part. Now whereas for male characters it's just square, for female characters it tends to be a bit more blocky. Now because Vy Qwaint's hair is black, it's a bit hard to make it look different to her hoodie because the hoodie is black as well. So all I've done for this is used coal. So because coal is a different texture to the hoodie, it stands out just that little bit. So what I've done for this is across the top of the head, come across all the way. So we do a line of coal. Now as you can see from this one I've already built, the hair comes down across the face. So for that, if you want to do the same hairstyle, all you do is you come across here 4 blocks. So on the skin we do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do another 2 on the next line down. So we do 1, 2. And starting on this corner, on the end of this row, we do 1 more block. And then come down to the bottom of the face. And then from the bottom of this we do another 2 up. So it looks like that. What I've done then, to add a bit of detail, I've just added another 2 blocks here. So 1, 2. So it's like a little bit of hair hanging down. Now the main thing, I mean you can do the hair whichever way you like, but the main thing is to not cover up too much of the face. So for this side I've done the same thing. I've done a line all the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the bottom of the face. And then here I've done another one there. And then come to the side, do another one there. And then 1 more down. If you like, you can actually make it a little bit longer, so you could do 1, 2, 3, and then maybe do 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, so next, what I've done is added a line of 6 blocks on the top here. So, not the very top line, the next one down, so add 1, 2, oops. So add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then add another block here. Actually, we'll add another block there as well, just to connect it all up. So the hair is really difficult to do because you can never really get it perfect. I mean, it's entirely up to you which style you go for. But if you want to do it just like I've done, then just follow this. So I filled in all the way around the head to hide all of the skin. So we'll just do that. What you can do then is just to add a little bit more feature to the back is come in 1 block from the corner and then down 1 block. So start there and just do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and do a row of 6 and then come down again, do another row of 6 and it kind of adds a bit more depth to the hair. Because her head is really flat across the top, what we do there is do another row of 7 across the front. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 6 and 7. Okay, and then again come up, leave 1 block on the end and do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then leave a block on the end like that. And as you can see, it's starting to take a more rounded shape. And if you like, you can do it just 1 more row just to make it a little bit more round. So again, leave 1 block on the end, do 1, 2, 3, leave a block on the end. Because at the front, it's just sticking up like that and then it's flat on the top. All you need to do is just place some random blocks to kind of give it a bit of roundness. It's not perfect, but it looks a bit more like hair. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you found it easy enough to follow along. If you did enjoy it, remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. If you'd like to see more characters, then let me know down in the comments and I will try to make a tutorial on them. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay mega.